Hello guys, today we try to continue what we have seen yesterday. So yesterday we have seen why traders lose money. In this session we try to see how to solve these trading problems, because you lose money because of certain reasons. Now, it doesn't mean that each trader should have all the problems that makes him lose money. It doesn't mean that. For example, let's say we have 25 reasons why the people lose money. So it doesn't mean that each trader should do all these, because traders are different. Okay? Their backgrounds, their knowledge, their education. So each person has his own problems. But in general, as we have seen yesterday, all these reasons can apply on all the traders. So a lot of traders, when they begin trading, so what they do what we call miss or hit strategy. So what does it mean? In general, this hit and miss strategy, it means you are just trading, buying and selling, either every day or every week, and continue to do the same thing for a long time. It could be 1 month or 2 months or 6 months or 1 year. Most of these guys, they begin to lose money 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, 1 year, and most of the guys will blow their account in 1 year, okay, or second year, but most of the people 1 year. So why is that? The thing is, they continue to trade with the same mistakes for a long time, and they will never look at their account. They don't have what we call a trading journal. It means they don't, when they buy a stock, they don't know how many shares they bought, how many they sold, how much they lost, and this continues. Okay, so this continues for a long time. But how these guys realize that they lose a lot of money? It means at the end, hello Gigio Bass, hello Mr. Yes, I know you. I am sad for my trades today because the market wanted to destroy them. So yeah, so you mean Basan, that the market is following only you. So let's say we have let's say in the whole world, let's say the people, the traders who are trading in USA markets, understand that it's not only us that we are trading in USA market, but there are millions of other people all over the world. They have accounts here and they are trading our market. So do you think that this market is only following you? Maybe you have a lot of money and the market wants to take some money from you. Okay. This is funny because I got another an email before. This is long time ago. Someone told me, whenever I buy a stock, it goes down. I tell him, man, try to sell short because you are lucky. Okay, you are lucky because any stock that you buy, it goes down. So try to sell short with the same criteria. Maybe you sell it short and it goes down, so you make money. So you are all set. So understand that that stocks have to do what we call a correction. Okay, it means, and this maybe you don't want to accept it, and it is very hard. You should see if it is correction or it is a sell off for the stock. Okay, so just to make sure that you understand this. When a stock moves, let's say it moves 2 days, 3 days, 5 days, it should go down 1 day or two. Okay, so this is a fact in the market. Fact, but it's not for the whole market, but it should be for most of the stocks, either going down or going up. And this is how the trend moves. Okay? You said, I know better that market won't follow no one. Oh, yeah. But you say the market wants to destroy your trades or your stocks. So they are following you, man. They know you, that you are dangerous. Okay, no problem. So understand that when stock moves, it can't just oh yes, I know. So you it was just being sarcastic. I understand. So there is another guy also. He bought a stock in the earning, and he has a gap down. So he told me, why this stock has a gap down? I say it's the news. I told you before. It means, are you buying the stock because of the earning news as a swing trader? This is nonsense, because you understand that the news could be good or bad according to the company earnings announcement. So this is not strategy. It means, let's say tomorrow, Twitter, Thursday in the morning before the market opens, it will have the earning news. Okay, so today, Wednesday, at the end of the market, you buy some shares of Twitter, and you think that Twitter will do like Facebook and Apple and the other stocks. Okay, so this is not a strategy. Okay, because how do you know that tomorrow Twitter will go up? No one knows. But if you are day trading the news, it means you are waiting for the news, and then when you see a movement and then you trade, this is something that you can do because you see the price moving as a day trader after the market hours or before the market hours. So you see that? So here you will see the price, and for day traders you should do that. It means you should see the price in order to trade. Now, as I told you, for stocks, when they are into an uptrend or a downtrend, they will do the same thing but differently. Now, if the trend is up, you will see that there are some green candlesticks. It means the stock is each day going up, and then it should have what we call a correction. Now, if you put your stop loss so close, you will exit no matter what you do, because you don't respect the stock movement. And sometimes you choose a stock that it is volatile. It means it moves up and down too much. So if you put a tight stop loss, you exit almost all the stocks. This is for the first time. And then when you are making money after 1 week or two, if you you follow the stock so tight, you will exit and you don't profit from the stock. That's why there are techniques. And Basan, I think you know some of them, or you have studied them. So you should respect how the stock moves. And if you have a lot of stocks, you exit them, it means you are doing the same mistake. That's why here in these sessions, I'm trying to, like yesterday, I explained some of the reasons why traders lose money, and today I'm trying just to give insights on how to fix these problems, because there are a lot of problems, and each trader, as I told you before, let's say we have, in general, let's say we have 25 problems, okay, or mistakes. Let's say we say mistakes is better. Now, let's say you do 7 mistakes. You always do the same 7 mistakes in your trades. So here, how do you expect your trading change while you do the same mistakes? You will have the same mistakes because you are doing the same mistakes over and over and over for whatever. And rarely when you do a good trade, and most of the time when you do a good trade and you make some money, and also because you are scared, you exit early. Okay? So for me, I give you a solution to this problem. I have done this before, and I have explained in my videos, which is a very, very simple technique that you do for winners and for losers. So I will just give you an explanation how to do it, and then if you have questions, you can ask. Okay, so let's go to the explanation now. So let's go to the explanation. I see that things go slow. Okay, so let's have this explanation, and for you guys, if you have more questions, you can ask more questions, and then we can continue to do so. Okay, so in the chart, in your chart, you try to make a portfolio. Okay, a portfolio one, and portfolio 2. This is portfolio 1. This is, let's say, this is the losers. Any stock that it is a loser, you just put the ticker into, and this are the winners. Okay? Number 2. So XYZ, just I give you an example. XYZ, this is a loser, and YZX is a winner. Now, what you should do, you should leave the stock with its own lines. Okay? So just an example. You bought it here at $20. Now, you put stop loss 19.95. Just an example, which is a very, very tight stop loss. You are scared to lose, so you put it so tight. This is where you bought at $20, okay? So this is just an example. Now, this is the candlestick you bought, and the next day, the stock goes up in the morning, but it goes down like this. Okay? So it goes to 1975. This is just an example. So, since you have done this, so you have lost 5 cents. Okay? 5 cents for each share. 5 cents. So the loss is very, very small. Okay? Now, let's say this is a loser. Let's say we go to another portfolio. You call it winners, number 2, for example. And let's say we have an example that you have done with another stock. Okay. So you bought it at $20 and it goes up like this at $22, and then the stock goes down to $21. It goes down, okay? But since you are following the stock, your stop loss was $20, let's say 85 cents. Okay? So this stock here, it is a winner. You have made some money, and this stock, you lost money. So what do you do with these losers and these winners? You put them in a portfolio, different portfolio, because at least you will know that this is a loser. It means you have lost money. So whenever you go to losers, you know that you lost money. And then you try to see in the future, after a few days, what did happen. Okay? And then here, for the winners, what did happen for this stock? Now, there are always 2 scenarios for each stock. So let's say this stock continue to go down. Okay, continue to go down. So here, this direction, whatever stop loss you put, you are right here. You are right because the stock has gone down. Okay? And you are right. Now, let's say it is $17.02. it might be continuing to go down. This is the first scenario, which is A. Now, second scenario is tomorrow the stock is going to $20.75. Okay? So here we are in B, and it means that you are wrong. That you are wrong, what does it mean? It means that your stop loss is bad because you exit the trade quickly, and you are wrong. So this stock might continue to go up, so you are wrong here. You are right here, and in second you are wrong because the stock has been going up, and you exit the stock, especially when you put a very tight stop loss. Now, so for the winners, okay, we have two scenarios also. If the stock continues to go down, okay, let's say now it is $18. Here you are right because the stock has no trend. The trend has stopped suddenly. But this is A, and since you exit, you are right here. You are right because the stock did not continue to go up, and you are right, and you take your money, and it's good because you will be happy when you see that your stock has gone down, but you have made some money and you exit. Now, this is A. What if the next day the stock, or the other days, now it is $30? So what does it mean here? Here it means you are wrong because the stock has been going up into the direction, and instead of making $1,000 here from 20 to 30, you make $1,000, 1K for this stock. You have made only, let's say $185. This is what you make if you exit at 21.85 because you bought it at 20. So you see the difference? This is the difference between two guys. One is right, okay, and one is wrong. The one who is wrong about the trend, he exits early. Although you make some money, although you are right, but you make just little money. Okay? So you are wrong here because you are right here. But what is the opposite happens? Okay? The opposite, it means that the stock has continued to go up. And this is what I mean by the small correction, which is the red candlestick. This is what we are speaking about. This is what we call correction. It means stocks will never continue to be green. Always we should have red candlestick. And this is what I am always trying to explain to you guys about how the stocks move. But there is no guarantee whatsoever about stocks. So you should practice more and more and more to get the right decision always. Okay? Excuse me. So this is just a simple explanation on how to see things. That's why, as I told you, Basan, if your stop losses are too tight, okay, you will expect to exit a lot because you don't want to have more risk, because you are scared of the market. Always you are scared. You don't want to lose that much, which is okay if you like it, but expect to have more losers than winners. Expect that, because this is something that you have done yourself. It's not the market who kick you out from the trade, it's you. So this is just an explanation. And all your portfolios, losers and winners, you should always put and leave from the chart, leave where you bought as a green line. The red line is your stop loss, and look at the stock after a few days. If the stock goes up again, it means that you have done a mistake. So if you exit, you can buy it again if you like the stock. Okay? It's also the same as winners. In the winner, if you put stop loss and you see that it is a mistake because the stock has been going up, you should, if you want to, you can buy it again. Because the trend doesn't stay 2 days or 1 week or two. It can take 4 months, 6 months, 8 months. Okay? So you will never know how long the trend will be. So you should not exit early. So this is just one thing that I want to speak, since we have spoken about losers or winners and what you should do. Now, let's continue. So if you, since we are explaining, if you have more questions, you can always ask. It means since we are explaining the same thing. Now, since we are solving the problems, there are some problems that it is solved with practice. Okay? So I will give you an example. If you want, for example, to be a boxer, you need to practice for many months or many years to be a good boxer, because you have to train your body and your mind a lot in order in techniques, physical condition, and mindset condition. Okay? So you need to practice. This practice, you can't buy practice. It's not someone else who practice and you will be making the money. It doesn't help. That's why a lot of people, they think they can just buy a trading software and they can solve the problem. Trading software doesn't solve your problem of money or in order to make money from the market. It doesn't. Because it will work in some markets mood and it will not work in others. That's why the people, they sell these trading softwares to other people. Now, it happened to me when I was a beginner in my city where I live. I follow meetups and the other stuff, people, okay. They are saying, okay, you can do that, you can do that. And when we are in a meetup, it means all the people are known by their faces, their names. So someone sent me an email and they say, okay, you are new at trading and you are very ambitious and you want to make money from the market. So I have a software that makes the money. So at that time, like anybody else, I'm thinking on how to make money by trading. Since I don't know how to trade, I will be losing money. So I should see someone that helps me make money. So I went to his house and he showed me the chart. And he told me, this is the software, you install it, and I will show you how. And then the software asks for your permission for your money. And then you leave it. You do it 1 trade a day or 2 trades a day. And each 15 minutes, you can make $500. So understand that when you become to do the reasoning, I told him how I make $500. It means how much money? Is there a percentage or is it, I went into or through things that it is all false information. Okay. Now I told him the thing. I said to him, how you are so generous with this software? Because the software works by itself. It means that if everybody is using this software, what does it mean? It means who will be the loser? Let's say we all use this software. So we understand that there are a lot of people who know how to do softwares, and if you go online, you will find a lot of people selling this or renting these softwares. Softwares are just strategies that it can work in a mood of the market. If the mood of the market changes, the software will be losing money. And it's a very something very dangerous to give permission to a software to run your money, because it can work, this software, and you can lose all your money. Because I don't know, this software, maybe it is doing buying long or selling short, and it is as if you trading. So the broker does not have any issue with what you do, but he thinks that it is you who are doing these trades, so he will do nothing. And then if you are losing money, you will not realize until you see that your account is empty. Maybe you have some debt if it is selling short. So it means, that's why I told you about practice. In order to be a trader, you should practice by yourself and gain knowledge through the months or through the years by practicing. When you see something that is not normal, you see yourself always losing money, exiting, there should be a problem. Okay? You should try to fix this problem. Why you are exiting? Now, if you put a tight stop loss, as I showed, okay, you will be exiting a lot of times. This is just a normal thing, because what you do is what you get. Okay? So this is, I'm speaking in general. I'm not speaking about each person, because each person has some kind of problems that are different to another trader. Okay? So you should understand that. Not all the traders have the same problems. Some traders have a lot of money. Some traders, they don't have a lot of money. So when they trade, it's different. Okay? It's different. And the one who have, let's say, a small account, he will be losing very quick his account, and it will be wiped out because of certain conditions. Okay? Because there are fees, there are commissions, there are a lot of things, and this will cut off money from his account, but he doesn't know. That's why I will tell you something very funny about brokers. They will never tell you how much money you lost from commissions. They will never do that. If you go to your broker, okay, and there is no a tab in your broker that says you lost $500 this year because you traded 100 trade last year. There is no. You can search, you can go to your account and see how many trades you did, how many you bought, how many you sold, and then you will know. But this is too late. That's why, to be a trader, you should fix the number of trades you do. If you don't have money, you have 2,000, you have 5,000, understand that if you continue trading like a day trader, like in the morning, each day you want to trade, okay, with commissions, by the end of the year, you will empty your account just because of commissions, not because you made money or you lose money. So there are these hidden things that most of the traders, they don't realize. And sometimes they even lose their money and they don't want to understand. They say, oh, the whole market is a scam, stock market is a scam, there are Wall Street, they take my money, and you see people ranting here and there about the stock market. Okay? So this, because the market is free, there is a big freedom, you can do whatever you want. Okay? And that's why people, they lose a lot of money, because they think because they are free, they can make money. And this is not true. So these are just something you can do into your account in order to fix the problem. So there are a lot of things you can do to fix the problems, but before you fix the problems, you should know what are these problems that you face. Okay? For example, you have no education whatsoever. You have never got the chance to get trained. You don't know the rules or the basics of trading. At least the basics of trading. Because when you go online, you find a lot of people with a lot of backgrounds, and they are speaking about different techniques that are opposite to each other. Okay? Some, they have never traded in their life, but they teach. So these guys, they just go online and find the video, what's this, and they can make another video, and as if they know what they're talking about. So most of the people, they don't. And if you take always free things, this will never gonna help you build your knowledge. You can get some knowledge, yes, but to know the details, no one will give details in YouTube or in Twitch or any other Facebook or any other place. Even people, I have been before with this when I'm speaking when I was a beginner in 2010. There is a very, very big website that shows you how to invest, how to follow the big trends to make money. So they have certain rules, and in order to know everything, they don't teach you anything, but they propose stocks, and if you are a member, you can check these stocks and you can buy them. So these things, they give criteria of these companies. Okay? These criteria, you find them in any book. You go to any book and you find investing, like Warren Buffett, when he read the book of Graham, I think in the 50s. Okay? He read the book, some principles, but understand that millions of people have read this book and they have never made money. Okay? So this is the thing. So I told the guy that I see a stock that it is, at the time I was just searching, 95 cents. In 1 month, it goes to $40. It means it was growing each day, and for 1 month, it is $40. So he told me, give me the name or the ticker. I gave him the name. He looked at his criteria. He doesn't find nothing. He said, oh, our strategy doesn't work for this stock. I say you told us that you have these criteria and most of the stocks will follow. This company is not making any money. How come it goes from 95 cents, it goes to $40 in 1 month? So where are the earnings? Where are the competition? Where are all these things that the people speak about? It just, in investing, most of the time, the people rely on the past. They see, for example, Coca-Cola was a successful company, and they say, oh, it's just because it sells a unique product, which is Coca-Cola, which is one drink that it is known all over the world because of advertisement. That's why I should buy Coca-Cola, because it is a unique product. But you go to another company, it makes a unique product, but it failed and it go bankrupt. So all these techniques they say, like let's say in investing, it doesn't mean that when you apply them that you can make money. Okay? It is just criteria that can be changed at any time. Now I will tell you something. Test of time. It means they say if a company has been very, very long time here in the market, it means that it is a good company because it has made the test of time. But I told him, okay, a company that it is 30 years or 50 years, it can go bankrupt at any time when it doesn't make money. Like there are a lot of companies, that, especially technology. Maybe you have seen, there is one company, like let's say in the, just in the 2005, you see some companies that make cell phones. Before Apple bring the smartphone, there are some companies that they have the whole market, but their phones are not smartphones. Okay, they are not. But what did happen to these companies after 10 years, 20 years, 30 years? They disappear from the market because their technology is so old that they can't compete. So they disappear from the market. And this is the thing. So someone tells you there is a test of time for companies. This is not true. I prefer a company that it is new, it is growing so fast to buy it, than to go and to buy an old company because it has a test of time. Okay? I have showed in YouTube a lot of stocks, lots of companies that 10 years, 20 years, they were so good companies, like Sears, like JCPenney, but right now they nearly go bankrupt. Okay? So understand that things change. Now, for traders, first, before you do anything, you should search what are the problems, what are the mistakes that you are doing. If you have strategy or you have techniques. But if you don't have a strategy, you don't know why you buy this stock, so you will continue to do the same mistakes until your account is empty, because you are trying every stock, and whenever you buy and then you lose, or you make little money and then the stock goes down again and you lose a lot of money. So the best thing, when you see a lot of losses, okay, you should see, as I told you, you should put the losers, put the winners into a chart, portfolio, into your chart, and then you follow them after a few days. You see yourself. Are you right or wrong? This is just a way to know for true that you are right or wrong. Now, as I told you before, there is a problem with practice. It means you should practice. If you are a day trader, you should practice. Even in virtual, you buy and you sell, you buy and you sell. Even in virtual, even if you don't want to put money, just do it and see and take it as serious. It means what you plan for the trade, you do it. If you begin making money, it means that your techniques and strategies have begun to work good for you. Okay? If you're still losing money, it means that you are still doing mistakes. And this is normal. This is normal. When you do mistakes, you should get the same result. But if you change strategies, you might have a difference, either good or bad, depending on what you do. Okay? So guys, if you have more questions, please ask, because I will do like half an hour to 1 hour, depending on the questions, and I will do these live are smaller. I will not do long hours, okay? Because if I have questions, it will be easier to continue speaking and answering questions. And on Friday at 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, I will be on YouTube for our live. I do it always on Fridays. So guys, if you have questions about how to solve your trading problems, you can ask now. And if you don't have, we will see you either Friday or next week. Understand that I will put the schedule for each week for Twitch, and you just see. You can also send me an email. Okay, send me an email, and I will be happy to answer you. So, Basan, you say question? Yes, ask your question. I am waiting for you. You just write without asking permission. You just ask. On your goal subscription, you do searches for stocks every week. Yes. Yes, we do. So we do searches according to my criteria, and we find stocks and we follow them. So we try to see the best of these stocks, but understand that the stock market in our stock market, we have around 24,000 ETFs and stocks. So it's huge. So you should keep it simple and precise. What is your stocks that you can buy by price? For example, you can't afford to buy a stock that it is $500. So why you search for this kind of stocks? Okay? So you only search the stocks that you feel comfortable buying. For example, it is $10 and you have $20,000 or $30,000. So you can buy 500 shares, 1,000 shares easily. So, okay, I have a problem finding the beginning of a trend. So, with our strategies, there are two basic searches. One when the trend is going up, and one when the trend there is a reverse. And if you go, for example, to my searches 6 weeks ago, I tell my guys that there is a reverse in the whole market. I showed them this reverse and we follow it each week. We find stocks and we follow them. Bigger stocks, smaller stocks, whatever stocks. But it doesn't, most of the stocks have been going up, most of them, in these 6 weeks. Even in YouTube, even on YouTube. So you say to me, can you look at that stock I commented today to you? It's called Cold. Let's go to it. Let's go to this stock. So let's go to the chart. So you said I have the impression I have bought it at the end. Okay, so look here. Look at the chart. Now, look, for this stock, this is an IPO, Americold Realty Trust. An IPO which is successful. It's rare to find IPOs that succeed, because IPOs, it means companies that enter to the stock market, most of them fail. But this stock was 17, now it is 28. So I will tell you something. 17 to 28 in from the IPO was from 19 January 2018. It means from January last year, it means 1 year. 17 to 28. Okay, so we have $11. Let's say this stock has gone 60% from last year. Okay, 60%. But understand that the whole market from last year to this year, if you check Dow Jones, you find only Dow Jones has made, let's say 2% or 1% or 3%. If you compare this stock with Dow Jones, this stock is doing excellent. Now, you, when you are looking at the trend, you did not see the whole trend. You see just the end of this trend. But I'm not saying this is the end of the trend. The trend can continue, but understand that you missed a lot from this stock. But the main thing you should look at is here. Is this 26 December? Now, when we are here, I told all the guys in my subscribers that the market is so strong. This stock has done the same as the whole market. But before that, from here, I'm telling you something you should understand. That's why I am always following the major indexes, is to see the big mood of the market. Now, here, as you can see, Dow Jones was doing the same as here, but it was not doing the same as here. So, because it is an IPO, and that's why I told you before that sometimes the IPOs don't do the same as the general market. Why? Because sometimes these stocks are easy to move and there is a momentum because it is an IPO. So you should, at first, you should understand what's this stock. Is it an IPO, yes or no? Because IPOs has another momentum like penny stocks. They don't move like the general mood of the market until they become more mature. Okay? So if I show you the whole trend of last year, you can see that you are at the end. But this doesn't mean that the stock will collapse and it will never go up again. So here, the stock now, it does the same as the whole market. It was going down. This is the 26th December. I always speak about it because when these stocks are going up, okay? When the stocks are going up, I said that the market is strong. Now here, you should wait. You should wait. If you are still holding the stock, you should wait until you see here, if in a few days, if the stock crosses the line, let's see, take this. If it crosses the line, it can go more and more. But if, let's say this is the bottom here, if this stock continues to go down and hit this, it means that this stock will not continue to go up, and it can go down and it crosses. It will do like this. It crosses, go down, and the stock will stop. And understand that this stock has done around 60% from last year, and the whole market was going bad. If you see, for example, Dow Jones, you will see, this is the ETF. You will see, do you see this, what I showed you? Here is the 26th that I showed you. 26 December is the reverse for the whole market. Now, if you see Bassam, before the correction here, before the market collapse in February, I had made a live speaking about the correction, although the market happens next week. Now, how do I know that there is a problem? Now, I just felt it. Why? Because analysts were saying to the people, buy, because 2018 will be good. Because here, the stock market was doing so good. You see that? For 1 year and a half. For 1 year and a half. Beginning the first month of 2018, 2017, 2016, they were good years for the stock market. But this year, last year, it means 2018, there were a lot of problems. Because stocks begin to go up, go down, go up, down, it means there is no big trends. Then, at the end of 2018, the market has been going so down, and then it goes. Now, like these techniques to find the reverse, this is in training level 13. Okay? And you see that Dow Jones was doing so good in 6 weeks, beginning from. And for me, each week, when I made videos on YouTube, I say that the market is strong, but the people, they don't believe. But when after 6 weeks, a lot of people, they made money, and then they want to buy at the end of the trend. And this is what happened always. So, Basan, you should no, it doesn't. I don't say you shouldn't buy the stock because you bought it on a criteria, which is very good. But when you buy a stock, before you buy it, there are other criteria that you should see. Is it a new trend or is it a very, very old trend? And this you did not see. And when it was going up from the bottom, you didn't see it because you don't know this stock. In order to know, you should see training level 3, which is try to see the industries where there are the industries. As I have explained before, Basan, I told you that Dow Jones, for example, S&P 500, or Russell 2000, these major indexes, it gives you the general mood of the market. And then, if you want to buy from the bottom, you should search for these stocks manually. There is no search. But if you want to buy stocks that are moving and that are in trends, you should use the training level 2, which is the momentum. Okay? So you bought it from the momentum. Understand there is probabilities. It doesn't mean that when you buy a stock as from the momentum, it means that you will succeed. So there is probabilities that the stock will not go any more up. So you should wait and see. Okay? So you should wait and see. And understand that if you have during the year put a lot of stocks into your portfolio, just stocks that you like, companies that you like, you will see the trend, how it moves, and then you can decide where to buy easily. For me, since I follow the major indexes, for something, especially from the bottom, it's very hard to know the stocks from the bottom, how to find them. But if you see the indexes or the industries indexes, you can know where to buy the stocks that belong to that industry. Okay? And this is manual. Bassan said, I am signing for the gold subscription. You don't need to say this live. No problem. Because on YouTube, sometimes I show what the market is doing. But the people, they don't want to do manual work, and they don't to work. Okay, they want ready-made things, like what we say before. Like some people, what is it called, the stock picks. And so for me, I don't give stock picks. I don't give people stocks to buy, because the market is so wide, is so big, and you should search for the stocks according to my strategies, but each one should have not the same stocks, because the stock market is so big. I can buy some stock the same day that you don't buy. It doesn't, because the prices, for example, are different. For example, I can buy stock that it is $200 or $300 very easily. If you want to go to buy, you have $2,000 or $5,000. You can't buy these stocks, and you can't buy 5 shares or 10 shares. This is stupid, and you can't make money with this kind of thing. Now, so Bassan, let's say on YouTube, I sometimes give information, but I will not give stocks, because stocks, you need to work hard to get them. For me, I always have a list of portfolio of stocks. I follow them. I follow the indexes. I follow the general market. And then it's easy. Whenever I find a momentum, I buy. And then if I buy, what should I do? I wait. If I am right, I'm staying. But let's say if I am wrong, I buy a stock according to criteria and all is good, and then I find myself that the stock goes down because the stock does not move. Okay? I can do nothing and no one can do anything. Now, let's say after 1 year, the stock has been going good. So it depends if the people, they stay or they exit early. And this you will know when you put stocks. Okay? When you put stocks into the portfolio. So Bassam said, yes, I understand you don't pick stocks, but if you search for them together, I can exercise better. Yes, you can exercise, yes. And you should always, when you exercise, you should do your own search also. And you do the same with me, because for me, I just show you how to do it. But you, let's say, for example, I choose financial stocks. Financial stocks, like this stock that you showed me, Cold, it's a financial stock. Financial stocks, they go slow. If you want other kind of stocks, you should see other industries that the stock moves so fast. And you can make a lot of money from them. But you should also exit these stocks when they are bad, because they go fast even when they go down. Okay? So we will discuss this, Basan. And when you go to the golden subscription, you will find the 13 training on the first 13 trainings that are now by videos. You will find them, and you can refresh your mind with these videos that you saw maybe before. And then you can go to each week. We do search and we follow the stocks, what they are doing. Some are doing good, some are doing bad, and you will see what I say about them. Because our strategies is based on probabilities. It is not based on sure things, because it doesn't exist. Okay? Sometimes the whole market move very good, so this is an opportunity to buy stocks. I say it from 6 weeks. If you go to YouTube channel, some videos, I speak about the market. I say the market is strong. Now that's it. And I will show them that the market is strong. But the people, they don't buy. They want ready-made stocks. And this will never gonna happen. Because the stocks are too many in the market. Okay, so guys, thank you very much. We have done 1 hour 15 minutes. So thank you very much for watching. And on Friday, I will be online on YouTube at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. So please, guys, come join us. And Basan, you can whenever you go to the golden subscription, try to see each week, and I give fresh lessons each week. And some people ask me questions and I answer them. So these are videos that are fresh from our techniques that we use, and I show you how we find these stocks from the bottom, how we find them. I give you the criteria that we use. Okay, so thank you very much, and see you on Friday if God wills. Thank you very much.